Welcome AEIS artists. We are going to be starting our new project, and we're first going to be inspired by it. I always like to connect it with an artist, and we're going to look at the artist Georgia OKeeffe. So we will have just recently watched a little YouTube video about her and her life and what type of art she did. Now, she did paintings, but we are going to use her inspiration for paintings, specifically flowers, and create a work in clay. So this would be an example of one of your finished products could be. These are different leaves. Looks like a ginger plant. You can just concentrate on one flower, or you can put a couple flowers in it. So it'll be either a nice wall hanging or a hot plate, a trivet. So we'll kind of create with clay. So we're just going to be inspired by Georgia OKeeffe. So what we're going to do today is do our brainstorming. Eventually everyone's going to get a piece of clay, and this is what we're going to actually be working on it. But we're going to first start with a sheet of paper about the same size as your clay. So on this paper you might want to put your name and teacher's name, just in case if we lose it, we know who did the artwork. Okay. So on this piece of paper, you're going to be thinking about different types of flowers or plant life that you would like to work and have on your clay piece. So I like sunflowers, so I'm going to do some sunflowers. We also have these little tracers here if you want to do something with circles. So I think I'll use this circle and create my sunflowers. So today what we're doing is we're creating our rough draft so that we have an idea of what we want to put on our clay slab. So we're going to be working with slab creation. There's all different types of ways of working with clay. There's coils, there's slabs, which is what we're going to do. There's working with a form, which if you were here as a third grader, you worked with a form. We did our styrofoam bowls and created bowls from the styrofoam foam. So here is my sunflower. And it takes up most of my space, so I think I'm just going to go with one flower. So I've got my design down, and again, this is just as a reference, and now I'm going to color it in so I have an idea of what type of glazes I'm going to use. So for glazes, we have some very basic glazes. We probably won't outline our piece because that's a little bit difficult to control. However, we can put color on the background and of course anywhere else on your slab. But think basic colors. We won't really do any shading or mixing. So for this then, I might want to grab my colored pencils. And if you can either use colored pencils or you can even use markers. And you're really just gonna today have fun adding color to the background and to your piece. So sunflowers are typically yellow and orange, so I think I'm going to start with orange, and you can play around with deciding, do you want them all orange or whatever flower that you're doing, or mix it up with some yellow. So today we're going to do our rough draft, learning about Georgia OKeeffe. So we're going to watch a video about her. There's also going to be a worksheet on your table, or that will be passed out to you, that goes